Good morning, students. Today we will discuss why we write notice and how they should be written. Why have these notices been written? What are the important details mentioned in each? The first notice, the problem that needs to be solved, to explain the meaning of the red circle drawn round the king's thorn. And the second notice, the time in which it needs to be solved, the next morning. The purpose of the second notice is to inform the people of Belarus about the upcoming annual crafts fair, the important details mentioned in it, or what will happen at the event and the date, time, and venue of the event. For what purpose can we write a notice? We usually write a notice, make an appeal for a donation or lost and found articles, and to inform about an upcoming event. What are the important elements of a notice? The elements of a notice include the heading and date written in the beginning. This is followed by the content which tells us for whom it is written. What is the important information event appeal? What action is to be taken? When and where it is to be taken, and the date when the notice was issued. The notice ends with the name of the person who has issued it along with the destination. Some notice may have additional information which depends on the purpose of the notice. The information in the notice could either be in the form of a paragraph, as in Notice 1, or in a tabular form, as in Notice 2. The tabular form is preferred when more information needs to be given. How should we write a sentence in a notice, descriptively or consciously? We should present information in a notice very consciously. It should be presented in a short sentence, and any unnecessary or repeated information should not be given. The format of a notice allows only 45 to 50 words. Hence, the language used in the notice should be crisp and to the point. Mostly, passive voice should be used while writing notice. Mostly, passive voice should be used while writing notice. What important points should we keep in mind while writing clearly and consciously? What important points should we keep in mind while writing clearly and consciously? The important point to be kept in mind is that a notice is written so that it can be seen, read, and understood by a large number of people. The shorter and simpler it is, the more people will read it. The shorter and simpler it is, the more people will read it. For example, while writing the time for an event in the notice, we should just write 5 pm instead of 5 pm in the evening. To describe the shape or color of a lost object, just write round or black, and not round in shape and black in color. The uses of adverbs like very, really, extremely is also not required, as it does not add to the meaning of a sentence. How should be simple words instead of phrases while writing a notice? A notice should not be more than 50 words. Hence, it is important that we write it consciously and clearly with as few words as possible, including phrases use up more space and does not add more clarity to the notice. Hence, we should replace them with words. For example, it is necessary that there is a need can be replaced by must or should. The words used must be simple so that they are easily understood by everyone. We should use words like behind, end, make up instead of comments, terminate, and constitute respectively.